All right, ready for some week 2 action. First up this week is week 2 in the CFL season. We got some games coming up. Week 2 begins in Calgary. Actually, I can just pop this up. Week 2 begins in Calgary on Thursday night when the BC Lions roll into town with kickoff set at 9:30 p.m. All of these are Eastern. Both teams are looking for their first win of the new season after losing their respective Week 1 openers by a combined 7 points. You'll get my picks here in a second. McMahon will be hosting a contingent of Canadian Olympians from the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games who will be celebrated in the pregame ceremony. Cool. The Stampeders will also be honoring Canadian Football Hall of Fame inductees from the 2020 and 2021 class that have ties with the organization through a video tribute, which is nice. Friday Night Football takes the field to IG Field where the defending champions Winnipeg Blue Bombers will take on the Toronto Argonauts. Ooh, I am interested in this one. We'll get into that in a second. IG Field has been a fortress for the Blue Bombers of late, winning 12 of their last 13 games at home, including last week's 19-6 win over the Hamilton Tiger Cats. Toronto was able to pick up a rare victory in Calgary in Week 1 and will be looking for their first 2-0 start since 2015. Kickoff 8:30. That game, out of all of them, I mean, I'm looking forward to all of them for many reasons, but that one I think is the matchup of the week. I'm very interested to see how that goes. Saturday night features doubleheader at 7. The Montreal Alouettes kick off their season when they travel to the Edmonton Elks. Kerry Jones will lead the Alouettes in his second season as coach, and the team welcomes back William Stanback, longtime Edmonton player. Armando Sewell will play against his former team after 9 seasons with the Green and Gold. The Elks are looking for their first win of the season after they fell short of a victory on Week 1 and will look to avoid losing their first 2 home opener games of the year. Ow. Remember, Reed has jumped ship from Markcast from the Edmonton Elks. Basically, kind of like stuff that's been going on with their players. I was all for Jamie Elizondo, former XFL guy, but now I'm kind of like, Edmonton's kind of my least favorite team, so I would love for Montreal to go in and beat Edmonton. Sorry, Elks fans, I like the Elk thing going, but I'm just kind of, To conclude Week 2, the Hamilton Tiger Cats will play under the lights at the Saskatchewan Roughriders at 10 p.m. Not feeling very good about that for my Hamilton Tiger Cats. Saskatchewan had a great opening half in their season opener, then hung on to defeat the BC Lions. Hamilton will be looking for their first victory not only of the season, but also at new Mosaic Stadium. Lots of stats and all that kind of good stuff. So that's what's coming this week. Now, we need to get in what happened last week real quick before we get into my picks. What's up in the chat room, by the way. I just want to say hello to my friends in the chat. They said we can hear you. Oh, stream is healthy now. Oh, that's good. He says, John says Lions visit McMahon Stadium tomorrow. Go Stamps. He also says 3-down football equals do something with the ball offense or get off the field. Very true. John is making a great point on that. Kay says if you add an extra down, then you slow down the pace of play. Should the BC Lions get fined for their manipulation of the injury report? I don't know about that. We will see about that situation, Kay. But, I mean, you guys are making a great point, and this is just why I've been saying that this is something new to me, and I knew that there was other aspects to it. So, anyways, my picks last week, not very good. Hamilton Tiger Cats. I mean, that was a homer pick, Hamilton Tiger Cats. They only scored 6 points, and Winnipeg scored 19. So I got that one wrong. Okay, so there's one wrong for Mr. Mark there. So I got one right and one wrong. Well, I'm getting the scores, but I'm just talking about the game. So I got one wrong. Then we had the BC Lions versus Saskatchewan. I had Saskatchewan 28, BC 20. I had Saskatchewan 33. Oh, I'm sorry. I had Saskatchewan 28, BC Lions 12. That was more of a shootout, but I did pick it right. I had Saskatchewan beating BC Lions. I just didn't think they were going to put up any points, but they did. So that's something we've got to keep in mind. Toronto Argonauts 23-20 over Calgary. I had 28-14. So I got another one right. So that's 2 right. And then everybody picked Edmonton to beat Ottawa, and Ottawa took it 16-12. I had at least my points were kind of close with Edmonton at 16. So I'm break even. I was 2-2 with picking games. I never do the score over under stuff, just to be clear there. So for this week, what's going on with the schedule? So we got BC Lions at Calgary, Toronto, Winnipeg. That's my game of the week for me. Montreal, Edmonton, still interested in that one. And of course, my Hamilton Tiger Cats against Saskatchewan. This could be very bad for my Hamilton going 0-2. I'm a little concerned with that. Okay, so first game, BC Lions at Calgary Stampeders. Let me know in the chat and on the Facebook, who do you guys think? Here's what I'm going with. I think Calgary is going to take it. 14-20 over the BC Lions. BC Lions didn't score. I mean, they scored a lot of points. I think Calgary gets back into it. I think that will make some people in the chat room happy. I'm going with Calgary in that one. Let's see here. Going to game 2. Toronto versus Winnipeg. Blue Bomber fans, you better watch out. My dark horse, Toronto Argonauts, 28-24. Winnipeg. I would definitely start Oliveira. Let me know in the chat. I think he's set to play again. Toronto's got a good front line. I mean, they got Sean Oakman. He was out there. Charles Hughes, right? That's his name. He was out there too. You're going to freak out because I don't know these guys' name off the top of my head. I'll get there. Don't worry. Charleston Hughes, right? And he's a good player. Older, but a good player. I think Toronto shocks him. We'll see what happens there. Game 3, Montreal Alouettes versus Edmonton. Montreal coming in, taking care of business. Edmonton still struggling. 18-10 is your score there. I picked that one. And finally, game 4, Hamilton Tiger Cats versus Saskatchewan Roughriders. Who do you think I'm going to pick? Who are you going to pick? Let us know in the chat and on the comments. I'm not feeling Hamilton. Rough Riders, Cody Fajardo, 24. My Hamilton Tiger Cats, 12. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm a little worried. I think Hamilton's gonna go down again, and then we're gonna have a little bit of quarterback controversy going in for the Tiger Cats. I mean, what do you guys think? Let me know. So here's a recap of who I'm gonna pick. Write it down. Bet the house. Whatever you need to do. You know, if you're going to, spend your hard-earned dollar, your food money, and you're going to try to double it, and you can blame me, but I think I'm pretty comfortable about these picks. Yeah, I would say I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable. I could see Toronto losing in Winnipeg. Other than that, and maybe Edmonton comes out on fire, but I'm pretty comfortable with Calgary and the Rough Riders taking those 2 games. So hopefully I'll continue my streak. So now that we did that, we got to get into the picks on. I messed this thing up. This is on the pick'em.cfl.ca game. So the first one I picked Calgary Stampeders on that one. See, there's a whole other step that I didn't realize you needed to do. You have to pick this, and then you got to pick the confidence level. I didn't do that. My confidence level is, I would say, let's go 85%. All right, we'll lock it in. Submit my pick. Okay, see, I didn't do that before. I think I did that right. Toronto Argonauts, picking them. Not a lot of people picking them. My confidence in that is probably like a 65%. Nah, I'll go 7. I'll go 65. I'm not totally convinced, but I'm confident. We'll submit that pick there. Done. Montreal Alouettes, picking them. I'm confident, and I'm going more of like in the 75 range. 75 range. We'll go 70. I'm confident, but not super confident. We'll submit that pick there. And this is a lot of fun. Just stuff to do when you're when you're doing this. And then finally, we got, I'm picking, this game, I'm pretty confident. I'm going 70 on, I'm going to go 75 on this one. I'm very worried about Hamilton. And there you have my picks on, that's the pick'em.ca, the CFL.ca. You can be part of that. We have links where you can be part of our group. We're a group on there. Let me see if I can find, let me look up real quick my group. Yeah, I wear glasses. What's up? What's up? I wear glasses. Let's see how I did CFL fans. We got 4, and I did second. Oh, man, we were all really bad. I'm not even going to show that. How did I do with Hamilton Tiger Cats fans? So if you look up CFL News Hub fans and you want to be part of that, you can go to, it's pick'em.cfl.ca if you want to be part of that. And under Hamilton Tiger Cats fans, where did I rank? Well, because I messed up the first picks. Yeah, so I'm not even around. Weekly, I'm not even going to look. Not even going to look. All right.